We've got this system of linear inequalities that we're going to solve graphically. The first thing to do is take each line and graph the line. So I'm going to make a table of values for the first one, and for the moment I'm going to change the inequality to equals just so that I can create the line. So I only need 2 points to make a line. So choose something for x, let's say 0, and if x is equal to 0, that's going to get rid of that term, and solving for y gives us y equals a -4. Likewise, I can have y equal to 0, in which case that term is gone, and we've got just 2x equals 4, so divide, and x is equal to a 2. Okay, now graph that line. So we've got 0, -4, and 2, 0. So the x-intercept is at 2. And for this line, if there's not an equal sign on the inequality, you use a dotted line. So use a dotted line that will go through these 2 points. And there's part of it. Alright, for the next part, we graph this line. So x plus 4y, and again set it equal instead of an inequality for a moment, just to make a table of values. And again, have x equal to 0 and y is equal to 5/4 or 1 1/4. And when y is equal to 0, this middle term would be gone, x would equal 5. So we've got 0 and then 1 1/4, so 5/4, about there for the y-intercept, and for the x-intercept it's at 5. And then this one does have the possibility of equals, so this time we use not a dotted line but a solid line to go through those 2 points. And by having these 2 lines, we've basically cut the plane into 4 pieces. And now what we've got to see is which of the 4 makes the original inequalities true. So it's only going to be one of the 4 regions, and then we'll shade that region. So first of all, we go to what was the dotted line, and looking at the dotted line, pick a point that's on one side or the other. Usually the easiest to use is 0, 0. So use that as a test point. And so if in this one we test 0, 0, so plug in 0 for x and 0 for y, that would be 2 times 0 minus 0. Is that bigger than 4? So is 0 bigger than 4? No, that's not true. So the side where that came from is going to make the inequality false. The other side would make it true. So everything to this side of the dotted line is going to make the first inequality true. So now we basically got it narrowed down to 2 regions, this one or this one. And then to decide which the final answer is, we need to test for this line. Pick a point not on that, again 0, 0 would be a good idea, and see if 0, 0 makes this one true. So for this one, test the point 0, 0, and it's going to say 0 plus 4 times 0 is less than or equal to 5. So is 0 smaller than 5? Yes, that's true. So that means that for the solid line, the black line here, 0, 0 made it true. So everything below this is going to make it true. So that means below the black line. Technically it would be over here as well, but I know from the red one that it has to be in this region over here. So it has to be on the right side of the red dotted line, and according to this last one, it has to be below the black line. So that's going to be this region all in here where the two overlap. And there's the solution.